over 61% of them are moving in because they'll need help with 3 to 5 ADLs. In the United States right now, there are 76 million baby boomers. The number one dilemma for these baby boomers? Housing. That dilemma can be your opportunity. Welcome to the Assisted Living Network podcast, where you can discover how just one residential assisted living home could secure your financial future forever. Hey, it's Isabel from the Assisted Living Network, and Betty White is my ideal woman. Let me tell you why. We're going to talk about demographics in residential assisted living. And when it comes to demographics in our homes, Betty White, she's our dream girl. The typical resident is 85 years old and female. Of course, we see all sorts of ages, races, sexes, and abilities in our home, but 70% are women. And over 50% are going to be over the age of 85, with another 31% of seniors being between the age of 75 and 84. So yes, Betty White, she's my ideal resident, my target resident. Well, of course, that is if she was still with us today, but you get the point. Most of your residents are moving in, and over 61% of them are moving in because they'll need help with 3 to 5 ADLs. 70% will need help with bathing. 69% will need help with walking, right? 62% will need help with dressing or some other needs that they may have, like transferring, toileting, eating, or taking medications. The reality is this isn't the Golden Girls. They're not moving in for funsies. 70% of seniors will need home care and assistance, and this is a tough reality that many are not willing to face. And it makes us want to practice healthful eating and daily activities even more vigorously than we were before. Because of our aging population here in the U.S., due to the silver tsunami of seniors, aka the baby boomers, aging every day, this means that there are more options becoming available for care. We're getting creative, people, okay? You may have heard of CCRCs. Let me explain it, right? It's a continuous care retirement community. This is a big plot of land where seniors will pay a large fee up front, maybe $100,000 or $500,000. I've even seen some up to $1 million. And they buy in, right? And then they move into independent living where they get their own home and they have some extra help and a lot of community services and things available to them. When they need, they move to assisted living. And if they need, they move to nursing care. And some of them even have a cemetery on the lot. Yikes. The next is independent living. This is more of the Golden Girl style, right? Where you just need minor help with landscaping or checking, the light bulbs or little things like that. And you just need some extra help throughout the day, but it's not 24/7 care, and it's not care of your ADLs, your activities of daily living. RALs, residential assisted living, that's why you're here. That's what we talk about every day, where it's a residential home that has seniors who need 24/7 care. So there are caregivers coming in to help those seniors with their ADLs. Now, like I said, you're not moving in for fun. You're moving in because a doctor told you have to. Your adult children are afraid that you can't live alone anymore. Or maybe you have come to the conclusion that you really do need some extra care and assistance, and living alone is no longer a safe option for you. When it comes to big boxes, right, AL, assisted living, NICS, the residential, right, those are the large, big facilities, right? The Brookdales, the Sunrise, the Atrium. We've all driven by them. Long hallways, impersonal staff, you know the ones, right? That's not what we are and not what we do, but that is an option for seniors. The next, is wellness centers for seniors. Some of them are popping up these days, and I love it. They're focused on red light therapy, clean farm-to-table eating, healthy daily activities like lifetime sports, like yoga, walking, golf, pickleball, to name a few, or art and pet therapy. And of course, there are tons of social interactions with others to aid against loneliness. Maybe you've even seen adult daycares pop up in your area. These are all the rage. $100 per day to go hang out in a center with other seniors, do activities, get care, eat, take a nap maybe, whatever you want, they offer it there. These are all different options that we're seeing pop up with the rise of assisted living. Lastly, I have to note the rise of live-in caregivers, as this is another option for seniors. Whether this be someone you are paying to have come take care of you one-on-one, or it's an adult child in the family giving up their life, their job, their everything to come take care of a senior loved one, this is a popular and expensive option. At $27 an hour on average, right? This can be very, very expensive, almost $19,000 a month if someone needs 24/7 care. And I also say it's expensive because if you, the adult child, quits their job to go take care of mom or dad full time, it's expensive to you too. You just lost out on being able to work those hours. So now you went from possibly a dual income household to a sole income household, and you don't have that money coming in, and that's what it's costing you, whatever your income once was. If you have the ability and the heart and the amazing patient qualities it takes to care for seniors, and you want to be able to do this for your loved one, the cost is priceless. And I know that to be true because I've spoken to so many daughter Judys who are so grateful to be able to care for their loved ones. I've also talked to many daughter Judys who are just burned out and they can't take it a day longer. They're like, I need an option. This isn't my calling. This isn't, what I'm on earth here to do. And I love my mom, but I'm not the best caregiver for her. But with the rise of the silver tsunami, we're seeing the rise of options. And that's a beautiful thing. With the growing number of seniors who need home care and assistance, it's going to be important to consider their current lifestyle, their wants, their needs. Listen, the silent generation is aging out, those born between 1928 and 1945. But the baby boomers, they're fresh on their tail, and they have a much finer taste for the nice things of life. So if you're thinking about getting into the REL industry, know your audience. Start to anticipate what they're going to want and need in residential assisted living homes or the senior living spaces as they come into the market. This is a really fun time. It's a really cool industry, and we're on the precipice of a boom. So if you're interested in joining this industry, make sure that you like and share this episode and follow us wherever you listen to your podcasts. And thanks for listening to the Assisted Living Network.